Okay, Coach. Hi.
How's it going?
Blue Jays. Just talk a bit about. I know we were kind of chatting a bit there. So just tell me about your thoughts on that Game 7 win last night and just your experience.
Yeah, lots of grit, obviously, and I don't know a lot about baseball, but I just like watching that Game 7 type of atmosphere and the pressure that's on and how guys handle it. It was pretty neat to watch, and these veteran pitchers come in and pitch an inning, and then the next one comes in, and the closer comes in and strikes out 3. I think the celebration is cool too, but once again, I don't know a lot about baseball. Don't watch a lot of it, but playoff baseball is pretty exciting, especially Game 7s. It's pretty neat.
And certain things in those games too also apply to football teams as well. There's lessons to be gleaned in all those situations, right?
Just in any team, the camaraderie, the trust you have in your teammates, the desire to do more for them than for yourself. Some of that stuff you can just see. It comes through the TV at you, which is neat.
Okay, I just got one more question. Okay, so at this time of year, you guys have been through the ups and downs of the season, and you're going to be on the road for the playoffs for the first time in a long time. Is it right now at this time of the season, is it more about trying smarter and not trying harder? Just in terms of trying to play clean and...
Yeah, clean is one of the things we talk about all the time. Yeah. It's just one of our pillars, right? But yeah, you have to play a physical style this time of year. You don't want to, you get run off the field if you're not physical. But you can be physical and clean also. You have to balance the emotions of a when we get to a playoff scenario of the pressure of a playoff game, and the pressure of playing as physical as you can, and the idea of making sure you're right and playing clean. Yeah.
How is Nick Dembski?
Yeah, he looks good.
In sweats, though?
Yes, he looked good in sweats.
Will he play Saturday? Could he play Saturday?
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
Sorry, did you say I think so or I don't think so?
I said I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Would he be ready for a playoff game?
I think so.
Okay. Are you preparing for potentially Chris Streveler to start the game or Terry Wilson to play more reps in the game on Saturday?
We're not set on what we're doing just yet. We'll figure it out. Zach's taking reps, and I think at a certain point of the year, Zach doesn't need to hand the ball off in practice. He really doesn't. So making sure our cadences are good, working on a few things because you're going on the road, working on a bit of crowd noise stuff, being prepared for that. That stuff's important, and then making sure the guys are getting some reps to be able to go in there and operate an offense too, right? So, but yeah, it's we haven't decided on our roster yet.
At this time of year, how, as a coaching staff, do you handle making sure guys are healthy, or a better chance of being healthy, or a better chance of getting more reps?
It depends on the guy. Really does. Depends on the individual. By now, a lot of guys don't need a lot of reps, right? So it's best to make sure they're healthy, fresh, feeling strong, heading into a game.
And if you could, what you've seen from Cam Eccles since he joined the team midseason?
Yeah, seems like he's got sticky hands, catches the ball well. Seems to have some burst and some explosiveness, some quickness, short area quickness stuff. So, yeah, he's seems to have learned the playbook well too.
Mike, is there anything about Sergio Castillo's game day routine or just how he approaches a game day, anything along those lines that kind of stick out to you or impress you more than anything else maybe?
Yeah. I try not to wake up at Serge's house to watch him prepare.
Really?
I try not to, yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. No, I don't really pay attention to his routine. I'm out there when he's warming up and watching him kick, but I'm watching the other team kick too and doing a bunch of different things. But I'm sure at this point he's got a pretty solid routine. It's allowed him to kick at a high rate for quite some time.
Mike, maybe just a comment about the defense heading into the final regular season game. They've had a lot of changes too this year, and yet the numbers are really impressive, and in the last little while it's been pretty impressive too.
Yeah, a lot of the changes happened early, and then you feel like you're settling in, then you got a couple more that happen, right? But I think they've handled it very well. JY does a great job of teaching the guys why, how things work, but why they work that way. And I think they, as a group, they appreciate that, and they like the amount of responsibility that JY gives them. But he certainly teaches them how to make the right decisions, yeah.
On a separate thing, the club's trending towards another sellout, which would be the entire season. Maybe just a comment on that, because it's never happened before here.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think it's one of those selling features we have for players, that just how important our team, how important the Blue Bombers are to not only our community, not only the fan base, the community, the province. It's pretty cool. I mean, I don't get to be up there with them, but you look around, I've said it numerous times, you get that moment to pause and just take in the atmosphere, and they look like they're having a great time. And it's happened over and over and over and over again, not just this season, but other seasons when we've sold out. But to sell out a full season is a credit to them, but also a credit to, obviously, our salespeople. I mean, concessions, like the Rum Hut looks like it's hopping, right? A place to be. Wade has obviously got the way he set up the stadium and the program he's built around it, and the excellence. I mean, the amount of volunteers we have that help on a game day. All of that goes into, I think, a successful and positive experience for fans, right? And then the players, they play with a sense of urgency, which I think makes the fans proud on a weekly basis. No matter what the outcome, they play hard. And of course, over the last little while, they've managed to have some pretty damn good outcomes at home. So, I think both, the team and then the fan base, I think we feed off each other. But the in-stadium experience can't be overlooked. I think all our staff and our volunteers do a damn good job of making the experience quite enjoyable.
Sorry, I forgot. Tony Jones hit 100 tackles on this season. Just what has Tony Jones been to your team this season?
Yeah, relentless. That's his gift, right? He is nonstop, runs around, chases the ball everywhere it goes, and it's fun to watch.